So I'm at one of my favorite little test spots over here in Walsingham Park. I'm not 100% sure if you're allowed to fly here, but I haven't had any problems. But we got some tree style-ish thing over there, open field for testing and some other stuff, and a long, narrow-ish gap that you can mess around with, and some more intricate tree stuff. There is a lot of moss here today, so forgive me if I'm garbage, but we are testing this chest mount, as well as, which is on a Hero 7 Black, as well as the Hero 10 Black. Printed up some mounts for it the other day, as on the 5-inch, and the Shendrone Squirt for the Hero 10 on this as well. I'll throw that footage to real steady and have it basically over my StickCam. This quad is on FetTech. Shout out to Mr. Steele for hooking me up with this stack ages ago. Finally got able to test it out and do some other crap with it. And this lens off here. That's where that DJI one's always gets the dirtiest. Start that recording. And plug this guy in. It's my biggest gripe about the DJI goggles is this battery you got to carry around with you everywhere. But I mean, I know they make different battery straps for it. I just don't want them. Put these guys on my head and this guy on my lanyard. So yeah. Wait for these things to boot up. Still waiting on my OSD here. Check that we got that sorted out. Okay, good enough. Get in the shade here so you guys can see a little bit better. How come I am not arming? Am I on the right one? I'm not. I'm on the wrong model.
Receiver is still connected.
Yeah, I know.
Switch warning.
I know. Whatever. There we go. Gosh. All right, so here, there. So right away, I can tell the quad is heavier. Yeah, it's definitely heavier. I think my camera angle might be off just a touch. Yeah, it's way heavier. I had to put a lot of throttle in that to get that to come out, so it's one more thing to get used to. It's not horrible though. I'm excited to see what the footage looks like. So yeah, first back though, just warming up a little bit. A lot of water over there, saw that. So I'll stay away from that area for now. Might have to adjust my tune a touch for the extra weight, but it's not horrible. Quick little test. A little test here. No, it's fine. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Is this gap still here? It is. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Hopefully the StickCam works out. Go back in through here. There's that water that I was saying I was going to avoid, but I'm not. So. I don't know. I am excited. I'm really excited to see the footage off the Hero 10. Just do some of these, and we'll mess around in these trees here for a minute. Yeah, I gotta get used to the weight. I'm doing a lot more like recovery than I'm used to. So I mean, I like it, I really do. I think the extra weight might have even helped a little bit with like how the feeling is. It does fall quick. I don't know how much heavier the Hero 10 is over what I'm filming with on my chest right now, the 7 Black. But it's definitely heavier by a decent margin. And there's a tree there. Still there, so still recording, which is a good thing. I'm not a big fan of the screw mounts. Like, they're good for like more professional gigs where like camera angle can be varied and you don't need to fly as fast in certain locations or to film a certain object. But for freestyle, not so much. Yeah, here's a closer look at that mount. So I mean, this is hard resin. There's no flex in this at all. But for the time being, I just have a prop nut turned upside down with the long GoPro arm or screw thingy. And this guy, quickly go through and change this guy's settings so I can throw this through real steady. And I'll run this one in, we'll do 5.3K at 60, and we will turn off that. So we'll run that through real steady and you guys will see that. But this mount is just a basically cut in half Hero 7 or 8 mount that I just cut the top off of. That way pretty much any GoPro fits in it now. So just kind of shove that guy in there, strap it down. I am waiting on my ND filters for the Hero 10, so excuse the probably bright as heck footage. Normally I run the Squirt with the Thunder Power 1100 6S just because they're so light. They are so light compared to pretty much anything I've had.
Welcome to OpenTX. Throttle warning.
It's just a different thing, but as of right now, we're doing this as heavy as it can go for my shooting needs, which is a 1200 6S again, like I said, and a Hero 10. So I was flying at Freedom Factory. I'll overlay some of that footage for their burnout night, which was a lot of fun. And I was flying the 1200 mop packs like I'm flying here, but I was flying with the Hero 7 Black. So the number that comes to head is like 30 grams. Like the Hero 10 is 30 grams heavier than the Hero 7. I think feels a lot heavier than that. but what do I know? Plug this guy in here. And then get my goggle batteries set up. Basically in pocket. Waving at the security guards over there, who apparently doesn't mind that I'm here at all. Then again, I'm just wearing goggles. He doesn't see a drone in the air. So, waiting on these goggles to boot up. Put this guy on here. And my Immortal T is on the other way around for that one. It's always something with this quad. I haven't rebuilt this quad in a year, over a year. I haven't even opened it. I haven't taken off the top plate in over a year on that quad, or the cine-whoop, excuse me. But first test of this guy, I'm just gonna keep it nice and slow and low. A bug was on my mouth. If you're ever worried about or curious about moving to Florida, the answer is don't. It's pretty miserable down here. It's always 100% humid. There's mosquitoes everywhere, and everyone's rude. So, there's your answer. Don't come here. Also, we don't want you. But as far as the Hero 10 on the cine-whoop goes, I can't tell much of a difference. I think I'm about like 40 to 50% throttle right now, just kind of cruising around at a decent wave speed for a cine-whoop. Just kind of shooting some trees and keeping it low. Over the water here, little pond. It's the murkiest water I've seen in a while. But, and then we'll go up here and just go above the trees. Luckily, it's nice and calm here today, wind-wise. Normally with the cine-whoop, you have to be careful with the wind. But today, it's nice and calm. Yeah, as far as the difference here, weight-wise, I can't tell. Can't tell the difference. There could be a Hero 10, Hero 7, or any of the GoPros for that matter, and I couldn't tell the difference. But, yeah. The trick to cine-whoop flying is very slow, smooth inputs. Very slow, smooth inputs. See if I can hit this gap first try. But yeah, once you figure out like your rates for these, my rates on this thing is like 450 for pitch and roll and like 350 for yaw. Super, super light inputs, as you can see, like on my StickCam. I'm barely moving the sticks at all. Like we'll do some curves here. Watch out for that bush. But yeah. And I get about 3.5, 4 minutes of a flight with this. Oh, birds. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite quads to fly just because it's so chill. And just, it's relaxing, honestly. It's quite relaxing. I think I see a gap there. Little V gap. Mess around with some branches up here. As my feet get destroyed and ankles get destroyed by mosquitoes. Okay, yeah, that coming down from there, I noticed a little bit more weight. Had to go up to about 65. 70%, I think. Throttle. But for the most part, it's fine. I don't mind this at all. And this is on Betaflight, actually, and just their preset tune for the cine-whoop. I think it's for the 3600 kV motors that's on the pre-flight for or preset for Betaflight. And I just touched it a little bit, just because of obviously nothing's identical to something like a preset. Just touched it a little bit to what felt right to me. But yeah, so we're about 4.5 minutes in right now, 4:45 based on my goggles. Sitting at 3.6 volts, 21.3 volts battery total. So we'll do one more little lap out here. I'll bring it in. But I'm excited to see how the real steady footage looks through the Hero 10. It'll be my first time seeing it, just like you guys. And we'll just speed it up just a touch. We're down at 21 volts, and that's good enough. Plop it down. But yeah, so far, I'm really liking both new things I got for new and old GoPros. The Hero 10 and the chest mount for basically any GoPro I want it to be, but it's currently holding the 7 Black. And excuse the shaky hands, but I'm going to take it off. It is magnetic, so I can just take it off and move it around like don't have anything attached to it, and then just click it on to my chest, and you have a chest mount ready to go. Nothing wrapped around your chest like the GoPro one. This is just on a lanyard, and then it's underneath my shirt. They're from Snap Mounts, and they were like 40 bucks. So yeah, we'll see how all this footage looks. I'm gonna start heading home. I'm already hot. I've been out here not even an hour. I'm hot. I've been bit 10 times by mosquitoes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think down below.